everybody. How's everybody doing today? First and foremost, link in the description for 50 free hard cash. Make sure that you claim that at least once before the week is over. And we're going to talk about Jurassic World Alive version 1.13. A little bit of housekeeping. Everybody hates that, right? The screen you are actually seeing is my it's my iPad. So you'll notice some things are missing. Don't worry about that at all. And fortunately, now I don't feel like I'm taking a chance, but I'm kind of feel like I'm taking a chance at the same time because Ludia, when they sent out the beta, they said that we could actually use this version for content creation, which is what I'm doing. They just said I had to wait until after they released 1.13, and they have. It is now live, in case you did not know that. But there are things that I can't do on my phone that I can do on the beta. So I hope that I hope I don't get in trouble over this. So how about that? You guys get a glimpse at the beta. What do we want to do first? How's everybody doing? Is everybody forced to stay home yet? What's going on, everybody? I'm not forced to stay home, but like here's the deal. Like here's the way that I look at this, right? Because you have two camps, at least in America, you have two camps right now, and Camp A over here is saying, "Oh, this is completely blown out of proportion. There's nothing. Like this is so dumb." And then you have the camp over here that's like nobody should ever leave their house. and the way that I look at it is, what's going on, Pierre? What do you mean you're starting Thursday? I don't know what that means. Oh, you're gonna start locking yourself in. Yeah. If you do hear a little bzz, that is, I have my phone off to the side because I'm running a gigacent, and I don't want to miss anything. But anyways, you have the two sides, right? And here's the way I look at it. Okay, so if you're on this side, the side that this is completely overblown, like you guys are crazy. Nothing has changed. The media is trash. They're over exaggerating everything. Here, the way I look at it is, well, what if you're wrong? Right? And then if you're on this side over here, and you're on the side that we have to lock everybody in, nobody should be able to leave their house. Well, what if you're wrong? And to me, I'm like, if the people over here that say that everybody should be locked up at home, if you guys are wrong, everybody just gets annoyed with their family, right? Like that's the worst thing that happens for the most part. There are other things, but as far as I know, like most restaurants and things are still staying open. Grocery stores, they're all staying open. They just are doing delivery only. But if the people over here who say it's completely overblown and it's fake news will say, if you guys are wrong, millions of people die. I'm gonna go ahead and be on this side of that equation. Because at least if I'm over here and I'm wrong, no harm, no foul, for the most part. Now, there are some people have a hard time paying their bills. Some people get laid off. There are some economic issues to that side over here. But over here, millions of people die. Like, the economy was good before all this happened. So I feel like if you're wrong, you'll get your job back, you know. Credit card companies, whatever, they'll work with you to help you get back on track. If you're over here and you're dead, then like so anyways, I guess if you're over here and you're wrong, then you're not alive to have to eat crow. And if you're over here and you're wrong, then you can say at least you're alive, right? So anyway, that's the that is the end of my my coronavirus sermon. And no, I don't have coronavirus. I've been coughing for I don't know how long. I don't know why. I just do. Probably from talking too much. But anyways, so what, like, I don't even know where to start for this update. I guess, and remember this is the beta version here. So if you see things that you shouldn't, I don't think there's anything in here. But one thing that you'll notice is there are no special event supply drops on the map. Like none. There's no Stiggy, there's no Thor, there's no epic sense strikes, there's nothing. Let's go look at the alliances, because there's been some alliance changes. And one thing that you'll notice, and you will see if you are the leader of your alliance, it says leader. Cool. Well, you see that everybody else is a co-leader. So now one thing that people had been asking for, and I have to put my phone where I can see it so I don't miss any juicy spawns, but if you are the leader of your alliance, you can now promote and demote members of your alliance, and you can set it up in a lot of different ways. But what you'll do is you'll just go to the co-leaders can do damage to other co-leaders. It's kind of funny. But if I go here, so I can demote B and M down to an officer. So we're going to go ahead and demote. I don't know. I think that's Brian, but I don't know. So now you see that we have a leader, a co-leader, and an officer. And now I have the option. I can either demote them again and make them a veteran, or I can make them a co-leader. We're going to demote them again down to veteran. And then additionally, you can either promote up to officer again or demote down to member. And member is the very bottom here. So this is really good, because I know a lot of people that were running alliances and leaders of alliances were like everything is on me. I'm the only one. Like, anybody can invite people, and there are different levels to all of this now. So probably how this will work out for you is, if you're the leader, you probably want to have, as you can see, 1 or 2 trusted people. I'm not to be trusted, but 1 or 2 trusted people to be your co-leaders, because you cannot be online all the time, right? And so what you'll do is you'll make 1 or 2 people co-leaders, and then the reason why you only want to do a couple of them is because, as you can see, as a co-leader, I can also demote other co-leaders. So there could be some issues with that. So make sure it's somebody you really, really trust in your alliance. And then what you'll do is you'll move people up, and make them officers. Member would be like somebody new to the alliance. For example, in our alliance, we have a shared sanctuary. It's 7 other alliances that all share in on one sanctuary. And we have a rule in our alliance that if you place a creature in the alliance without being asked, you're automatically removed from our alliance. It sounds harsh, right? But the truth of the matter is there's 7 other alliances, and the way that these alliances are built up or the sanctuaries are built up so that they can be level 20 is there's a pattern in a system and a voting system of what creatures go in there. And so with our particular alliance, if you're a new member, you probably just start off as member, and then that's like your probationary period. And then as you prove yourself and you're a good player, or whatever your alliance has, I'm mostly speaking to alliance leaders at this point, but whenever you deem the trial period for your particular members is, then you can promote them up to officers, or maybe just leave them as members, or as veterans. You promote them up to veteran. If they do such other things, then they can be promoted up to officers. And like I said, I would just leave the co-leaders. But that is pretty cool. I think that's a really good new feature for the alliances, so keep that in mind. It really only pertains to you if you are an alliance leader, but if you are an alliance co-leader, that is how you do the different things. And see, it won't let me. I can't demote Pierre. That would be bad. So there you go. That also, there's a link in the description for 50 hard cash. I say that all the time. But additionally, there's a link to GamePress. GamePress has all your write-ups on everything new with 1.13. If you can't be here for the entire live stream, or if there's something I go over too quickly, then feel free to use their link, jump over there, and check it out. Let me make sure Brian B&M is a co-leader. And then I want to say, let me jump over to my main, and it'll say, whenever you add someone new, it'll say like player A has accepted player B's invitation to join your alliance. So now you know who actually sent out the invite. A lot of times when the alliances first happened, people would just send out rogue like, hey, come with me. And a lot of that would happen. Everybody like, well, where'd this person come from? Now it'll say that where it says trainer B has joined our alliance, welcome. It'll now say like trainer B has accepted P87's invitation to join your alliance, welcome. So really nice touch there, like really nice, not a major thing, but at the same time, a really nice quality of life thing, especially for people who are running large alliances. Let me go catch up on the chat here. The Gaming Tiger, I'm doing well. Brian Clark, all this week in Austin, bars, dine-in restaurants are closed. Yeah, it's gonna kind of be the normal, Brian. I'm afraid that eating outside of your house is gonna be a no-go probably for a while. Troll Gamers and Officer, there you go. Congratulations. Dan, you didn't miss much. We just started. That was the first thing we talked about, was the alliance changes. Jason, hey. Janice, hello. Being isolated from society has its, it really does. Like for those introverted people, this is like, oh, the holy grail of everything, right? But I don't want to get into it. The good news is, like, in today's day and age, we have the internet, we have Wi-Fi, we have television, we have more channels, more things of entertainment on demand than ever before. So it's really not that bad, and you probably still get a lot of work done from home. There's statistic. Will there be statistics of people's profiles? I don't know, Duncan. I feel like I should know, but I don't. Let me go. Let me look at this profile, and we can see. Does not look at, whoa, we can look at couple of the new creatures right here on Pierre. Nothing good spawned. And I will dig around and look at some of the new creatures. Friend request, view profile. Yeah, it does not look like you can check out the different statistics. At least not initially. What are my thoughts on the creature? Scott, we'll get there. So there you go. That is alliances. And just some of those changes. I guess people want new creatures. I'm gonna have to go in and find the new creatures, but we can definitely take care of some of the new creatures. Why don't we, since we're here in the alliances, I saw that Pierre had 2 of the new creatures. So you guys know me, I'm terrible with names, and this is going to be no exception because I don't know. Janice, this is the beta. That's how. So in the beta, we get unlimited hard cash. You have to grind it, but you can buy and buy and buy and buy and buy, and it never actually charges you. So you can get all of this stuff. The downside is you really have to grind, and I just don't really have time to do all that. So nothing you're going to see on here is real. How about that? Dosaros? Dosaros? Eucladoceros? How about a Eucladoceros? We'll go with that. That is the new epic deer. It is a Dawn Dusk. It's the Dawn Dusk spawn. I want to double check. I'm going to go over to Game Press just to make sure. I don't even know if they posted that up yet. But I'm almost positive it's going to be a dawn dusk, not even a dawn dusk night, which is going to make it tough to find if it's not all three. Let me scroll back up to where I've seen the spawn mechanics, because I don't want to tell you wrong. Yeah, I know it's dawn or dusk. I just don't know if it's dawn, dusk, or night, and I don't know if Pierre is here to set me straight on this. Here we go. Give me 2 seconds and I will let you know. No, it is just dawn and dusk. Dawn and dusk only. So keep that in mind. Dawn dusk global. See, Pierre's right there. Which is good. Like, it's gonna be tough because that's what, an hour and a half out of the entire day. But it has shielded decelerating strike, which we know is kind of a signature move of all the deer. Superiority impact, which is a new move. Cleanse distraction, reduce opponent's speed 50% for 1 turn, attack 1.5 times. And then you have dig in, which is going to cleanse self, increase speed 10% for 2 turns, shield 50% for 1 turn, regenerate 25% max HP. We already know what that is. Swap and heal is going to regenerate 25%, and you're unable to swap for 1 turn, and you are immune to deceleration. So at speed 128, this is going to be like mags. This is going to be Indo Gen 2. Those are all 128s. Ooh, I have a Pyroraptor. Please hold. I have a Pyroraptor off of my Gigascent. So I'm going to go ahead and dart this. This is my main account, and you guys can't see this because I don't have it tethered to my computer. But I will let you see as soon as I'm done darting here. Also, the darting cuts off at 1, but I think they increase the number of darts that you are able to throw. And look at that. 166 isn't awful, but it's not amazing either. Pyroraptor. I was able to get over 160 for the first time ever, which would be a 13th dart. It's the first time I've ever done that as non-VIP on a common. But dig in, cleaning yourself, giving yourself 25% more HP, and puts up a shield. If you're going up against something that can't shield break, you're going to get 25, and then you can swap out, and you're going to regenerate another 25%. That's like a 50% of your HP back, minus whatever damage you take. But basically, you're going to mostly be faster with this. I don't know that you necessarily need a whole lot of speed boosts, other than just that first. And at level 20, 3,000 HP. I don't know where that ranks everything. We haven't gotten to the point where we've put all of this into spreadsheets and I can tell you right off the top, well, here's where it ranks with the new nerfs and buffs and everything. But 3044 at level 20 seems pretty decent, especially for something at 128. They don't have Indo, so I can't tell you how that rates next to Indo. But I haven't seen any of these in action. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Dawn Dusk, run an Epic Scent Capsule. 20 minutes. That'll probably be about half of the Dawn or Dusk period. And best of luck to you on that. Moving on, we have Pierre has this other Keratoprocus. I don't know. Keratoporocus. Oh, why they gotta do this to me? Why can't they just call it like Evil Pumbaa? Like, I know I can pronounce Evil Pumbaa. Sorry, there's a not an Orano. Yeah, an Ornithormimus on my screen. So I'm gonna have to dart that one as well. This is a problem with not having all these figures on my main account that I can just switch between, and then you guys don't feel like you're missing anything. But what level was this? This is a legendary. Go away. Legendary. Level 19. 3134 is going to be the health. 852 attack. 113 speed. Yeah. 20% armor. 5% crit. Decelerating strike. Attack 1 times, reduce target speed by 50% for 1 turn. Lethal wound. So we have another bleeder. I don't know how I feel about bleeding, especially in such an immune heavy meta that we're in here. Definite rampage. Remove target's cloak, dodge shields, attack ×2, bypassing armor. Those are really nice. Mutual fury. Again with the mutual fury. We're going to see kind of a theme with this one. A lot more figures are starting, or creatures are starting to get mutual fury. It's the same move that Moth has in Telemoth, that Monotherium has, Indo Gen 2 has, Indominus Rex Gen 2. They all have that mutual fury. Immune to damage over time and immune to distraction. And I believe on lethal wound, like on here it says damage over time is 0.33x of target's max HP per turn for 3 turns. I believe that was officially changed to 0.334 so that it would actually KO your opponent, I believe. And that I can't show you, like I can't show the ingredients, but that is going to be Woolly Rhino, level 15. And it's going to be the new pig that I'm not even going to try to pronounce, but it's the new pig. That's a common that honestly you should be able to dart. I don't want to go out and say you should dart bullseyes or direct hits 100% of the time, but I'm going to say 98% of the time you will get direct hits on that. Very, very easy to dart, and you should be able to accumulate a lot of it, especially if you're running one of these Gigasents. If I look at my main account, and I've already accumulated 7,500 of the DNA. Archaeotherium, maybe. But yeah, it's really, really easy to dart. Keep that in mind. Yeah, congratulations on spelling that properly. I can't even say it, but you got it. So there you go. There's 2 of the new creatures. I don't think anybody else has them. Now I can get some of the others, not all of them, but I can get a lot of these other ones. Unfortunately, we're going to have to kind of go through 360. I used to think was max. So let me see what I get on this. Nope, I've already missed one, which is probably going to be the only one that I actually miss. So maybe it's not 98% direct hits. Ooh, I missed twice. Ugh, the pressure of being on camera. Getting to me. I'm getting nervous. Got sweaty fingers. See, 329. So 329 is actually it's pretty bad for that particular creature, but it is a global spawn. You're going to have plenty of opportunities to dart that and get it up to level 15. As soon as I do on my main, I'll do a full breakdown of everything for you. I'm just not there yet. I want to show you guys. It's pronounced Archaeotherium. Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. Let me jump into the chat here. I can pronounce Evil Pumbaa for sure. Keratoporcus. Is it really Porcus? That's kind of funny if that's how you say it. Bart says at level 26 is 4,200. I believe I've messed this up already. I believe it has the same stats that Telemoth had before Telemoth got the nerf. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's right. Golden Cobra. No, nobody has the deer at level 20. I'm showing you on the beta. So don't people please don't freak out. Be like, how do they already have these unlocked on day 1? It's the beta. The unlimited resources, and some of the accounts that we're looking at are going to be developer accounts, so they're going to have everything. Just as a heads up there. Let's see. Speaking of the common pigs, you got a max starting day. Yeah, for sure. It's super easy to dart that thing. All right, let me go through and see if I can find some of these newer creatures, and you're going to see a lot of the same teams over and over and over. because I just don't know what they use all these for. Pierre, if you're still around and you remember, and you remember which teams and which people had the new figures, that'd probably make the stream a lot more enjoyable to everybody. As is, I'm just kind of thumbing through here. Everybody on this in this alliance appears to have the exact same team. That's Zergs. Wagachi. This is a team that you're going to see a lot of right there as well. Let's see. Go, go, go. Bongo. Oh, there was a Gemini. Restart the game, the Epic Incubator. Oh, girl, this is the beta. It's not there. I've already done that on my main, but thank you. Champion, let's see. Nothing good there. Nothing good there. I feel like Buttering might have had. So here we go. This is the Mammolania. And this is going to be a hybrid between Mammotherium, level 20, because this is a unique, and the new rare turtle. Now, here's the thing about the new rare turtle. I did a video earlier this morning on darting it. I went out for a couple of hours and saw exactly 0 of the turtles. I was running the small scent, the 5-minute, and the 20-minute scent capsules. I saw none. Like none. I popped a Gigascent and I saw 2 right away. I've seen 4 today. They've all been with Gigascents running. So, I've heard that they do spawn in the wild, but I've had a lot of success with the Gigascent and no success with without running a Gigascent. Keep that in mind. But this is the Mammolania. It is going to be the new epic or unique hybrid Mammotherium and the new rare turtle. Level 21, 3525. It's going to be the health. 1175. It's going to be your attack. 115 speed, 30% armor, 5% crit. Ferocious. Persistent ferocious. Ferocious is what you get when you combine persistent and ferocious. Strike. Damage increase 50% for 2 turns. Attack times 1. So it's basically a 1.5 times attack. You have the definite rampage, remove target's cloak, dodge, shields, attack times 2, bypassing armor. If you do this immediately following your persistent ferocious strike, you're actually going to get, I want to say 3 times damage, right? Because you get 2 times and then 50% more. That's a lot of damage. Dig in and then bellow. So it's very similar to Mammotherium. Immune to damage over time and immune to distraction. Wait. You have all the new stuff besides Evil Pumbaa? How do you have all the new stuff besides Evil Pumbaa? Besides the uniques. Okay. So there. That is this looks like a beast. But here's the thing. It's not that much different than Intellimoth or Mammotherium. But it costs a lot more in resources. I don't know. You guys tell me, is it worth it? Is this enough different? And in fact, here, I can I'll go in and do, don't want to miss any of these, but I'm going to have to miss some. If I go into the field guide, or no, you know what? I don't even have to do that. I can just go in, I can go into my main, because my Mammotherium is level 20 on my main account. And if I look at this, at level 20, it's 3581. And I've done nothing to this. 1059 on the attack. So Mammolania has a little bit more attack, and it's the same speed, but it has less health. But it has more armor. So I don't know. Like, what do you guys think? It's a tough one. It really is, to me anyways. And then again, this is going to be a combination of Mammotherium and then the new rare turtle. So there you go. That is your look. I wish I had this on display. It's kind of an ugly looking, like, troll type creature there. In fact, it's really ugly. It's got a turtle shell on its back. It's really weird. Let's see if I can find any more. And I'm sure that some of the Apex Predators will have these things all rocking on their team before too much longer. Maybe I'll hit them up and be like, hey, is mind sharing some footage? You're trying to get the deer from the sake, yeah. If you're in an alliance that has the sanctuaries, then that's a good way. That's a good way to get the deer. Here's my concern with the new figures. Since we're talking about them, rank 79 person. Okay, let me go. I'll go look on the leaderboard. I'll go find 79. Please hold, please hold. Crazy one? Crazy one, I don't see. I'm looking at I'm looking at the rank 79th person, and they don't have anything new. What am I missing here? Back 4, no. Atlas, no. Or is that their name? Help me out. I know I'm on a little bit of a... Is their name rank 79? Oh, in beta. Okay, cool. I can live with that. If we go to here... Oh, I can't get into there. Wait, what do I have to do? Select 4 dinos to unlock in battle? I can't. Rip. Rip. I don't have this unlocked. I literally did nothing with the beta. Alex, I'm not the leader of my alliance, so no, I cannot invite you to help you. I can't invite you into my alliance. I'm not the leader. If you go to the Game Press Discord, they have an entire channel set up to helping you find an alliance. So I would highly suggest going there and looking for that. Sorry, it's beyond my control. But here's the thing. Yeah, sorry, Pierre. Here's the thing with the new, and I'm gonna go over to the Game Press Discord and look at, because there's a cool little graphic that they have that talks about what creates what, and new creatures. And here's the thing. We look at Woolly Rhino, level 15, and then Evil Pumbaa, level 15. Woolly Rhino is local 4, if I'm not mistaken. Evil Pumbaa, or Pumbaa Gen 2, or whatever you want to call it, the Archaeotherium, looks like a global common. So that should make that one not that difficult. Yeah, go away. That should make this creature right here not that difficult to come by. That is the baby one. I wanted the bigger one. Dang it. But then you look at Mammotherium and the Meolania, the rare turtle. And you have sanctuary only DNA to get Mammotherium up, to level it up at all, to make the unique. So there's one new unique that is essentially, it's sanctuary locked. The next one, I'm going to say it by mistake at some point, but the second unique is the epic deer, and then the carbotoceratops combo, and it looks like testicle cornibus is what it looks like. Testicornibus, I think is what they call it, and it's a unique deer, and it looks really broken. But again, it is sanctuary locked DNA, because in order to get the carboceratops, you have to have some rare or something that I think I've unlocked on my main, but it's level 6. But it's the other turtle that's not Smilonimes. And like, the problem that all of this creates is you have Allogen 2, you have Diplodocus, you have Mamma, a woolly mammoth, and then you have, I should probably look up to see exactly what the name of that one is. I can't, it's another one of those like Greek words that I cannot do justice. The Nasutoceratops. All those are locked away in sanctuaries. That's the only way you can get DNA for them outside of an event. So what you have is you have to choose, what direction am I going to go here? And what if you're wrong? What if just like this patch we just had, what if these things start getting nerfed? I have problems with that, because like at a level 20, whenever an epic, I think you get either 17 or 19 DNA if you go all 3 across the board, right? And so if you go all 3 across the board, you get 19 DNA. How long is it going to take you to get anything to level 20? It's a long time. Like, it's a long time. It is weeks and weeks and weeks of just dumping all your feed play interactions into one figure. Now, if one of those things gets nerfed, how far are you behind everybody else who went a different path? So my issue with all of this is, if you're going to have sanctuary exclusives, which they're going to have, apparently, obviously, those should be completely exempt from nerfing. If you screw them up and you make them too strong, they have to stay that way. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm putting my FIPs into woolly mammoth. If I get down this road and I don't even have the new one ready to unlock, but if I get down the road and it turns out it's at level 24, level 25, it's about ready to be put on my team, a new patch comes out, 1.14, because that's probably how long it'll take me to get it anywhere close to being user ready, and then it takes a nerf, I may just quit the game, because that is way too long of putting in resources for something to all of a sudden be like, we're going to remove 500 HP like Thea. We're going to move 130 or 12% of its attack like they did with Quetzalryan. Now, the reason why those two don't bother me as much, because they were about 12% nerfs, is because they're everywhere. Like, the DNA is not hard to come by. It's time, and it's days and days of effort, and it's coins and everything, yeah. But it's not months. And so, like, if they're gonna leave those things as sanctuary exclusives and they're gonna be on the table to be nerfed, I have major problems with that. The only reason why I would be okay with it is if they refunded the resources if they nerfed those creatures. And so that is my concern, because we just saw Allosaurus Gen 2 get nerfed, and we just saw Alloraptor get nerfed. And that's an arena exclusive, or a sanctuary exclusive. I have problems with that. And I want to say, that woolly mammoth even got nerfed. It needs to be the last time. And I know sometimes developers and people at Ludia watch my videos. It really does. It needs to be the last time you nerf anything that's sanctuary exclusive. You haven't touched Gemini Titan. It is by far, Game Press has done the video, has done the article. it is by far the best figure in the game, and you have not touched it as far as nerfing it. The reason why is because people put months trying to build that thing up, and that's a bad precedent if you're going to say that these exclusives are going to be able to be nerfed. I have problems with that. So hopefully that's the end of it. Hopefully they don't do any more nerfing of the figures. But yeah. Let's see. Dart some dinos. You don't want to see me dart on this baby account. Let's see. I guess I could dart these and unlock them real quick, right? Maybe. Starting on my iPad. You see how herky-jerky all this is? Like, this is a level 1 baby account. I missed. baby account. I only need to get to 50 though, right? To unlock. Ooh. Wow, this timer feels like 3.5 days. 107. That's not bad. Yes, Posibon did quit. Posibon does not play Jurassic World Live anymore. Apparently I haven't talked to him directly about it, but apparently he did not like the direction the game was going. And I do not fault people who decide they don't like the direction of a game and choose not to support the game anymore. I have no problems with that. He's having an amazing success with Pokemon Masters, and so I wish him nothing but luck and success. I have no problem with that. Ugh. I left Pokemon Duel because I did not agree with the direction they were taking the game, and there were a lot of security issues as well. People could have their accounts stolen, and I took major exception to that, and so I quit supporting their game. Let's see. Why play on a second account? This is a beta account, so I don't actually play on this. This is what Ludia gives me in order to try out the updates before they actually happen. You can keep your account the way it was. Unfortunately, I had to delete it off of my iPad, and whenever you do, you lose all your progress. Wow, this is so slow. Nothing good. Nothing good. Okay, so hopefully I can unlock 4. Mammoth wasn't touched. Aloraptor wasn't hurt that bad. Yeah, but the problem is it was changed at all. It was changed at all. It's extremely difficult to even get that DNA. Don't change it at all. Let's create this. We'll create 4 and then I'll go look at number 79. Okay, oh, Stefan did the math. Getting Spinoconstrictor, Testicle Deer, and Mammolania would take 133 days straight of Sanctuary use. That's a third of a year. I'm not great with math, but I'm pretty sure that's a third of a year. Dracoceratops was earned. Yeah, but those are super easy components to come by. I don't care if those things get. There's some hard cash codes on Facebook today. I could post them for everybody to enjoy. Well, sure. There's the 20, 50, and 50. That's going to be gaming. That's going to be the daily from Ludia. The 50 is from Gaming Beaver, and the other 50 is from me. What do I think are the best dinos this patch? I don't know. We'll have to see. Time will tell. Now, apparently, word on the street is, am I going to have to do these training ground battles? Yes, I am. PvP. I don't want that. No. I don't even know if I have strong enough creatures to do this. This is not going to be good. What do I think the best dinos this patch? My guess is that the 2 uniques are going to be the best. That the epic deer looks pretty good. Nothing good is spawning on my main account. How long has it been since any of you have seen this? Like this was a long time ago. So anyways, that's my little speech on arena exclusives and getting nerfed. Okay, Owen, let's go. Okay, use my strike. New abilities and ability updates. We can go look at those while I'm hashing my way through here. Cautious Strike no longer cleanses. It's a pretty big deal. I think without running the simulator, I'm thinking that that creates some matchup differences, that things that typically would not beat Indo Gen 2 probably now beat it. It can't. You're going to force it to use Mutual Fury. Now that could be careful what you wish for, because I think a lot of people don't use Mutual Fury properly, and now they're going to be forced to use it, and I think that could turn out to be some victories when they normally would have played it incorrectly and lost. So we'll see if that was a change for the better or not. Damage over time, like I mentioned earlier, it went from 33% to 33.4%. So that's now gonna clean you out completely. If you don't do any other attacks, keep that in mind. Apparently, that is going to improve the Spino Constrictor versus Indoraptor Gen 2 matchup, probably in Spino Constrictor's favor, because it does bleed on attack, right? Or after attack. Superior vulnerability works the next turn only, not the current turn. I've talked about that before. If you will remember, where you've probably seen this happen is in those legendary tournaments where Turtle, before it attacks, you're going to have the vulnerability and then it attacks, so you take that extra damage right there. That's not going to be the case anymore. What's going to happen is you're going to attack and then the vulnerability is going to be there. And what makes it different than just vulnerability is the fact that you're going to slow your opponent down 50%. So keep that in mind. I think that that benefits Tragodistus the most out of everybody, because you can stack the gain speed advantage, vulnerability, and then a rampage on top of that. So I feel like that is going to be your best option there. I really don't want to go through this whole thing. Am I going to have to do this in order to do that? Distracting Shield is another move. Reduce your opponent's damage by 50% for 2 turns. Shield 50% for 2 turns. Attack times 1, cooldown 2. I don't know off the top of my head. Let me get through Owen here. Guys telling me what to do. The fact that this shields and distracts means creatures with this move are going to be hard to counter. So there you go. That is straight from... I believe Pierre wrote this. Did she not? Who wrote this? Is it Bart or Pierre? Pierre. Oh, Pierre. Sorry, let me... trying to work my way through this for you guys. Even if you have a shield breaker, you're still only hitting 50% damage. If you have a cleansing to remove the distraction, you won't be able to break the shield. So, like they're saying here, if an opponent has this distracting shield, you're really only going to get 50% damage done. And the creature receiving this ability is the Testicornibus. So it's going to be the new unique deer. So probably won't see this for a while. But that is a pretty massive move, especially for a unique. That could make the unique pretty broken. Superiority Impact. Cleanse distraction, reduce opponent speed 50% for 1 turn, attack 1.5%, cooldown 1. It's superior to strike with a 1.5 times attack. And it also has a cooldown, so you can't... Oh, I have a Quetzalcoatlus over here. So you can't spam it like you would superiority strike. So keep that in mind as well. Seems like a pretty decent move. Oh my goodness, that was loady. Loady, that was ugly. Well, and a whiff. You guys are making me nervous here. It's really making me nervous as I'm trying to dart this Quetzal. And you guys are like, wait, what's he talking about darting a Quetzal? I'm looking at a battle over here. Is there a lag? No. The creature getting the sorority impact are going to be Euclodoceros and the Testacornibus. So as you can see, Testacornibus is getting two really pretty solid moves. I think on paper both these moves look really nice. Kind of worried. Thankfully, I probably won't see any of these for a while. What have you missed? I don't know. What have you missed? What have you not missed? How about that? Gripo, you couldn't find any today. The data mine will be there. There's some. Oh. That was what they call a tease in the business. Pierre teasing everybody with the data mine. Nice, nice. Have any of the locals changed? Not to my knowledge. Pierre, have any of the locals changed? Janice, what did Bagoye? What did they say? Oh, just you're talking about just if they played legit or not. Gemini, Kiefer. It's Gemini and Gemini and Gemini and Gemini. And if you don't like Gemini, then take Gemini anyways. And if you can't get Gemini, then go Max. How about that? How about that for an answer? Gemini is hands down the very best dino in the game, right? Like I don't even know that it's a competition at this point, considering so many things just got nerfed. No spawn changes, new creatures are global, which is nice. I am a fan of that. Now I did, PvP battle unlocked, yes. I did say it was bad that we have all these Sanctuary exclusives that potentially are getting nerfed. But what's good is the new creatures are global. So I can live with that. Like, wait, how come I can't see? How come I can't see the peeps? Pierre, help. How come I can't... Wait, there's a tournament going on? How come I can't see... No. I can't see the leaderboard. Ouch. Bart thinks Mammolania is going to challenge Gemini for best creature. I hope... I can't wait to see the Sims. I'd like to see how all that plays out. What I also want to know is why can't I see the tournament leaderboards? Besides, my game just completely froze. Wait, did it freeze? No. Good. Pierre's even saying that's weird. I don't have the leaderboard here. I actually have to battle, but I have 60 trophies. Maybe a restart, maybe. Let me go here. Let me hide that. I will restart this real quick. We'll see what we come up with. I love live. Anything can happen live. Anything can happen when you're live. Not really. No more piggies spawned for me. I'm upset about that. If I can't see the leaderboard, then I'll just plug in my main account again, and we'll talk about things. Is Practicat? Is that going to be the one that gets all of these first? She wasn't testing the data mine? I asked about it. Stuart, who are you talking about? Who are we talking about? And we're back. I want this to switch over to what's my strongest dino? My strongest dino is not even that great. Yeah, I cannot see the leaderboards. Trainer B. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lose that for a second. And then we're gonna go here. And then through the magic of television, get out of there. Through the magic of, yep. We're back to the main account now. You can see everything. Everything is normal. Was that you, Bart? Trainer B? I've actually, you know what? I've wasted a lot of my Gigacent, but I'm actually using them while sitting around doing nothing. And I want to say on my third or maybe my fourth spawns, I'm going to get the turtle. I want to say that's how it's been. All right. Now, while we have this going on, immune to vulnerable. This means that using a vulnerability move against a creature, which with this status won't make them vulnerable. Creatures getting this, it's the Amargocephalus, the Ankylosaurus, Ankylosaurus Gen 2, Inkynitrosaurus, the Carbon Enemies, the Carboceratops, all of those, and then Tragodistus. So Tragodistus, I feel like Trago didn't get a buff, but it got a buff. Like, I think it's better now than it was before the update. I think, like I mentioned earlier, I think we'll start seeing people who had those at level 30. I think we'll see them break them out and give them another go round, because a lot of people thought superior vulnerability was one of the most broken moves in the game, and it's still kind of the same, a little different. But I'll be interested to see if we start seeing some more Tragodistus in the near future as people start trying to figure out what is what. How about that? I'll go over. Let's see. How much time do I have on this spawn? It should be going away soon. Like, I legit waste so many spawns with this. I have so many darts. I want to say I've fired over 600 darts today. Oh wow, close to 800 darts today, because I was at 3,000. So 750 darts. That's crazy. That is a lot of darting that I've done today. The new Evil Pumbaa, which is this one right here. Definite Strike, Mutual Fury, immune to stuns. What you need to know. This may be great in common tournaments, but nobody's going to run this. Everybody's going to use it for the hybrid. And while I'm here, I have the coins. Might as well take Woolly Rhino up to 15. I have quite a bit of Woolly Rhino DNA. I've been saving it because I wanted to save it until I could get Mono Rhino like fully completed. And it took a nerf figure, but I didn't have enough DNA to unlock the unique yet. So I was just saving my DNA, and I'm glad that I did, because now that means getting to 15 is easy peasy. I'm probably going to be short over here on this of getting this to 15, but we'll see how close we can get. I think it takes 11,250 to get to level 15, and then for the rare turtle, I think it's 11,250 DNA to get it to level 20. There you go, and that's after they're unlocked, not before unlocking. So while we're talking about this, this is an ugly. I mean, like, from that angle, it's kind of cute. From this angle, it looks like the big bad wolf that went to visit Little Red Riding Hood from the front, right? Like the big bad wolf. Is that what it was? God, it's been a long time. And I'm not going to be able to get this to 15. Close. This is going to eat half of my DNA right here. And then it's just, oh, well, maybe one more. Oh, we're a little short. So yeah, it is 11,000. We're a little short there, but... Oh, wait, no, we're not. I think we're short here. Yeah. Maybe like a little bit more to go. Hopefully we'll get some piggies from my Giga Spike, my Giga Scent. I think these two are gonna go away here. The deer we already talked about. It's completely speed control. Yeah, so we talked about the deer already. The epic deer, if you missed it. Girl gamer. Sorry. We're talking about other things right now. The Melolania, which is the turtle. Let's see. I actually have that. I'm just waiting for these to go away. And then, as long as I don't have a turtle or one of the piggies, then we'll go look at the rare turtle and its movesets, because I do have that one unlocked. Boom. Nothing. All right, so let's go look at the rare deer or turtle right here. So we can level this one up a little bit. Superior vulnerability, regeneration. So that's that new move, superior vulnerability, cleanse distraction, inflict vulnerable immediately, which it doesn't, right? It doesn't do it immediately. Speed decrease 50% for 1 turn, attack times 1. I believe that the text is wrong on this. Right? The text is wrong on that. Regeneration, priority cleanse, generate 50% HP. Devastation is a 3 times attack, immune to vulnerable, and immune to damage over time. I'll be interested. I don't see anybody running this normally. They're all going to go with the hybrid on this one as well. Level 20, that's quite the climb. What do we have here? Archeo in Greek means ancient. Okay, I can see that. And Kerato means horn, so ancient horn. All right. And Therium means beast. That's a green screener. He is from Greece. So there you go. Go on, Justin. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Superior vulnerability doesn't have the damage output it wants and received quite the nerf. Yeah, a lot of those took a nerf, right? You took the common boar all the way up to level 15. Nice. I'm hoping. I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest for you guys to get there. It may be tomorrow. Speaking of, let's see if we get a piggy here or a turtle. Oh, we got double piggies. This little piggy went to the market. That is a true story, because I'm taking... I hope it didn't need any toilet paper, eggs, milk, or bread while at the market, because none of the markets have any of that stuff. It's crazy. Oh no, that one's going to cost me of having a perfect darting session. See how it ends on 1? I should have gotten 360 there. Hopefully I don't drift too far out of the way, and I can do one more piggy here. Beautiful. We may get piggy up to 15. But then I got to get enough DNA to unlock the legendary. But we may get piggy up to 15 in this live stream, depending on how long I do this for. It's great. Love it. Love it. Oh, we're going to go to level 14. Level 14 coming up. Coming up. Level 14. Where are you, Piggy, Piggy, Piggy? If it'd help if I could count. Like, honestly, that would go a long way. All right, level 14. So now I need 2,300 more. That's less than 10, right? Right? Because if I had 10, that'd be 3,600. We can definitely do 10. Definitely. We can do 10. We can do 10. A hybrid of the woolly rhino and the Archeo theorem. According, ooh, look at that. According to Game Press, they say it is going to be the master at disabling tanks. That's quite the crown that has been bestowed upon that thing. Have to see that in action. But it seems like all of the hybrids are good meta counters at this point. Problem is it's going to take people a while to have these counters up and running at team level. So the metas are slow to change in this game. The creature will ensure it hits hard. The bulk of the rhino slows it down a bit so it cannot outspeed. It'll do well against counterattackers as well, with the lethal wounding, taking up damage over time. Be wary of creatures with deceleration, high speed, stuns, and nullification abilities. That's going to be the way to. That's the kryptonite, if you will. Mammolania, which is the Mammotherium and the rare turtle. Mammotherium got a super hybrid with the turtle. The moves and the added bulk of Meliolania, we feel this creature is going to be a real pain in the arena. Has immunity to both damage over time, which is a good way to take out the big beefy tanky things like Deoragisaur or Grypolith, Gryposuchus. What are the other big ones? Trichosaurus. Bleeding them is a good way to do that. We'll see. And this, again, they say that this will probably rival Gemini Titan for best figure in the game. I'd be interested to see if that one is, or if the Testacornibus, another Sanctuary hybrid. It's kind of a bummer. That one, I won't ever have this one. Like, there's no point me even trying, because as you saw, my Carbotoceratops is years away from being created without a special event. What do they say? A good way to counter immune defense shatterers like Magnapyrator and Triostronyx. There you go. That is gonna be how you counter the deer. And maybe that's why they say that maybe that's why they say that the Mammo is gonna be the better of the two. No hard feelings. Trying to jump in and interrupt my live stream. The turtle could mix up the rare tournament meta. I feel like all the new things pretty much have a spot on the teams in those tournaments. Golden Cobra went and caught a Boa G2. Gemini seems to be the best counter since it can null strikes. If Trio doesn't crit, Mammo will barely survive. It can use Dig and be faster than Trio the next turn and just revenge kill with PSS. Definitely. It'll be interesting to see how all of this plays out. I'm going for the Mammo. That was just kind of the decision I decided to go, even before I knew stats or anything. It was the decision I decided to go because going after the deer was just a no-go for me. The Natsu, the Nassau. is like it's my lowest dino. It's my lowest rated one that's been created. And my turtles, like turtle is park locked. Like this thing is just not fun. How about that? It's just not fun. Yeah, so there you go. There's the new. We've pretty much touched on everything new, right? We're getting close here. Let's go look, see if we have any more piggies. Here, piggy, 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 piggy. No, no more piggies. That request is fulfilled. Here is our sanctuary. And there's the deer. Right there. I have 38. Sarcoryxes? You got destroyed by Sarcoryxes? That doesn't surprise me. Sarcoryxes can be a pain right now, for sure. I really see my sanctuary is gone. I really hope it stays gone. It's not going to. As soon as I restart the game, that sanctuary will come back. But while it's gone, it frees me up to dart things that spawn inside of it, which are like the bane of my existence. Should have another spawn coming up here soon. What other questions? If Pierre is still here, maybe she can help. Bart, if Bart's around, maybe he can help as well. What other questions do you guys have? No, I want turtles. I didn't get one. I thought I would, but I did not get any turtles on the 3rd or 4th spawn like I was anticipating. I did take my Delta Gamma up to level 27 today. Super excited about that. My Delta Gamma is my strongest. Someone was asking. Somebody was asking about what my strongest dino is, and it's probably Delta Gamma. Honestly, yes, Delta. The pig is a global spawn. Everything that the 3 new ones that spawn. They're all global. So global pig, global turtle, and then global but dawn and dusk on the I think my opponent misplayed there. On the epic deer. My life's going well, Duncan. How's your life going? I feel like my opponent made a mistake. They should have gone with the minimal speed up strike there, huh? Dio Rajasaur. What do I have? Okay. We're gonna go here. If you are just joining, Pierre from Game Press said they will have their data mine article up tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. Can't wait. Should be good stuff. She said there was interesting stuff in there. I'm excited to see what might be hidden underneath the roof, underneath the hood. What's going on, Ricardo? I'm probably gonna get knocked out. Wow, I didn't know I was gonna get knocked out there. Well, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear about that, Duncan. That's been a hot minute. 2018. I don't even remember 2018 anymore. Like 2020 has been so long. Like I was telling Andrea, I was like, it's been a year and it's only March. 2020 is not being kind to people currently. That's gonna be the KO right there. So we're just gonna go with that. We're up 2-1. I'll take it. I don't think I have enough It's also a perfect time for a stream at 5:30 for you? Okay. I'll keep that in mind, Duncan. No promises. I forgot what I was gonna say. You can't be distracted. Oh yeah, like this year's just been terrible so far, right? How are you guys liking Quetzalryan? If you're running Quetzalryan, what are you still gonna use it? Or are you just looking for something to replace it with? Monster bacon. What are your guys' thoughts on Quetzalryan after it's I think it was like a 12% attack nerf. Oh. I need some pigs. Come on. I don't even see any out on the distance in the horizon or anything. I may just have to go walk around. What other questions do you guys have? Well, we're waiting on the piggies to spawn because we're inching closer. If I can get some double spawns, then we're talking. But I want to say that we're like 8 pigs away, probably 10 pigs away from unlocking one of the new creatures. Golden Cobra knows monster bacon. Tell him I said good game. Farm some pigs with my Gigacent. Yep. You got 650 Rhino to spare. Cool. Very good. Good luck. Sure lost its original purpose, but the thing can do so many shenanigans. It's still really good. Green screener, you're like 8 months late on that one, bro. Congratulations on unlocking Thor, though. I darted Thor as well. I don't know why. Probably because I know I'm not going to use Derek's. But there's a chance that I could use Thor. How close is Thor? Like, I could go Thor 28 already. But Thor 29's not... It's not even... Like, I'm only halfway to 29, I think. Although those components are so easy. 2 hours... I don't know about that. I think I'd run out of things to talk about. And I'm not getting any pigs. Any sign of the new deer? Gene, the new deer is going to spawn at dawn and dusk globally. So good news, bad news? I think mostly good. I mean, the fact that it spawns globally, I think it's good. Dawn, dusk only, meh. Green screener hates Thor. Yeah. You're not alone there, my man. You're not alone. I have seen some really good builds on Thor now. Like, for a while there, like when Boost 1.0 came out, people were boosting the speed out of Thor, and it was beyond ridiculous how fast that thing got, right? And then I just don't think people ever let that go. They were thinking, like, oh, let's do that again. And then Boost 2.0 came out, and it's like, okay, we can't do that anymore because it leaves it too vulnerable to too many other things. But what I have noticed is a lot of people making it like 123, 125, maybe 133, but then giving it just so much attack, like 3,700 attack. And those are tough. Those are tough to take out when they're that fast and then they hit that hard. Ugh. Those give me problems. Good job, Gunfire. You just unlocked Mags. Monolometrodon. Is it any good? Yeah, Duncan, it can be. Monolometrodon can be good, for sure. I know some people like to take it up to level 30 and they like to put boosts in it. I don't recommend that. I think if you're going to do that, Mags is the better way to go. But at the same time, I think depending on what arena you're in, I think it's good. Fireballs 3D. Go check it. Oh, we got a pig. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. As long as I go 360 on this, I think we will need less than 9. Unless my math is just completely off. But I don't think... Oh, no. We missed. We missed one. Palms are sweaty. He's weak. Arms are heavy. Vomit on his sweater already. It's mom's spaghetti. He's nervous. But on the surface, he looks calm and ready. That's me right now. Gene is tired. Gene is tired of the Sanctuary exclusives. Give me my free speed up here and let's unlock this 8-hour incubator. I missed it, Golden. I missed it. I should have. I tried. I always try. But the pig is easy to get perfect darting on for sure. If you're VIP, you should get, wow, like well over 400. What is it? Is it 450? 450, I think. Maybe, I think you can even go over 450 now. I think you can probably go up to like 480 with perfect darting on Piggy. If you have VIP. If you have the VIP. All right, what are we going to get here? I'll take some turtle. No, I'm not picky. I'll take some turtle here. 3 health boosts. I'll take those. Tarbo for 820. Spino. Okay. Oh. Gripo. Okay. It takes 10 fuses, so another 5,000 DNA. Well, rip. Rip. So that's not cool. So another 5,000 on top of it. So how many pigs is that? Say you go 360. Let me break out. I think I have a calculator here. Let's break out. I think. All right. So if I need 11,250 divided by 360. We'll just say I'm doing perfect. Actually, let's not. Let's say I only get 300. So I'm not perfect. That's 38 piggies that you have to see to get it to level 15 at 300 apiece. If you're VIP, you can reduce that significantly. And then another 10, another 5,000 DNA. So if I did 11, if I did 16,250, we'll say 16,250 divided by 300. 55 piggies. That's a lot of pigs. That's a lot. 55 to go from first one you've seen to unlocking the legendary. What do I think of Smilenimes? I think it's great. Maybe not quite as great as it was because they nerfed it, but 55 pigs. That's so many. Ugh. And then for turtle, what's my opinion of the uniques for Saint? Oh, Jacob, you know, I don't want to complain about something that's free. I think that's a bad look, right? To complain about something that's free. They didn't have to give us any uniques. My feelings are I feel like most people already have Thor, or not most, a lot of people already have Thor at level 30. So by offering Thor, they didn't really do a lot. People that don't have it can now get another 300, 350 DNA, right? Which is pretty valuable. Stiggy Derricks has no, like, outside of dad jokes, I don't think anybody's running Stiggy Derricks in the arena. So they gave you uniques, which was a nice gesture. But they also gave uniques that I don't foresee completely destroying the battle arena like they did last year when they gave away 5 uniques in 5 attempts. Like, if you were here for that, it took months to get the the arena back in order. So on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, they're not the greatest. On the other hand, I don't have to worry about the battle arena just being completely bonkers for the next 3 or 4 months when it's already kind of bonkers because of the reset. So on balance, I'm fine with it. What legendary dinosaur would I level up to 30? Well, any of the super hybrids you could do. Entelemoth would be an amazing thing at level 30. Mammotherium would be crazy at level 30. Oh, pigs. Those are the ones that come to the top of my head. Are you gonna change my team? Yeah, well, probably. So the team that I have right here, this was created by IDGT. Nope, by IDGT 902. He created this team for me. Basically, I just said, build it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are we doing here? Basically, I said, build a team around Erlico Gamma. And so this is what he came up with. So I said I was going to run this. I think I was in the 5200s when I started running this team. And then the nerfs happened today. But I'm still, I'm at 54. I'm up like 150 trophies since I started using it. I will probably continue to use this through the end of the tournament season, so until beginning of April, and then kind of reevaluate. If you'll notice, I have a ton of coin because I've just been holding on to my coins and not really leveling anything up other than Erlico Gamma. And what's going on here? And the new things, because I definitely want to show off the new things that I can for you. But look at this absolutely bonkers build. 150 speed, 1637 attack, 3047 health. That's a, let's see, that's a tier 3 health, which is the tier 8 attack, tier 10 speed. It's done on speed. 150 is as high as it goes. But I don't suggest you guys do this. Man, why couldn't that have been a turtle in a pig? That would have been great. I don't suggest doing that to your Erlico Gamma. When it gets a unique hybrid, I'm going to be sad, but at the same time, I just like it. I think it looks cool. I think I like that it can reduce damage to 0. So yeah, I think it has some upside to it, but at the same time, I don't suggest doing that. You know what I want to do? Like, here's what I'm stuck on. And since someone asked about the legendaries, I actually think my game is running slow for some reason, but I actually think Spinonics, I think it was actually buffed by the nerf to Endogen 2 because it has the minor rending attack. And I like rending attacks right now. I think given the choice, I will take a rending attack over a normal attack. It has lethal wound, and yes, I know, I just said, like, earlier in this stream, I said how bleed's kind of meh with all the immune dinos. But that's just part of what this creature can do. Precise Rampage bypasses Cloak and evasive abilities, and it's a Rampage, so I like that. And then you have Definite Rampage, removes the target's cloak, dodge, shields, attack times 2, bypassing armor. So if you think about all the things that are meta right now, you know, Spinonics actually looks like it could do pretty decently against everything, and it can't be slowed down. So I think this is my next project. I'll have to see how these newer creatures pan out. Again, you're stuck behind the arena exclusive of Baryonyx Gen 2. But I have to say that it looks like with the right build, it looks like it could be a solid figure. It's not going to be the best. It's not going to be OP, but I think it could be a really solid, multi-dimensional figure. How about that? How about that? How about that? People are still using Draco. There's nothing wrong with Draco. Draco is good for coming off the it's good for coming off the bench and getting a knockout. And where it really, really shines, and the reason why I would think of using it is because a lot of times I'll get in a situation where I don't have, like, the team I draw doesn't have something that can counter one of my opponent's figures. And so I'm left like, how do I take this thing out? I would love to be able to have something come off the bench. If I know I only have to take out 60% of its HP and then I can finish it, that is a very useful strat sometimes. So there you go. Out of what's not a super hybrid, yeah, Verusasaura, it got a nerf, 100 attack off the top. It's good as well. I think a lot of the high end players are gonna drop Quetzalryan and put in a foe. What needs to happen to make Derek's on pair with other uniques? Well, personally, I think it needs a bleed move where it doesn't leave the arena. I think if it can bleed and trap you in, I think that would make it better. Oh, he benched a Sekidato? I didn't even look at that. Let's go see. No, it's still there. It's the very first one. All right, I got to battle real quick. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there we go. For some reason, the game seems slow, right? That's the update. What's going on, Keith? Really, if you have a lot of DNA, example, if you have a ton of DNA from Majunga Sutish, you could level up 30 and don't have to worry if Majunga Sutish gets super high because you have a ton of DNA. Okay. I think content creators telling people not to level stuff because it could eventually one day get a hybrid ruins the game. Okay. I respect your opinion. Obviously, I don't follow my own advice. I level junk up all the time. But okay. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I mean, and your point is that level up whatever you want. I mean, if you're worried about something at a super hybrid, then maybe don't level it up. But if you don't care, like, I don't care that Erliko Gamma might get a super hybrid. The reason why I did this is because I live in a local 2. So getting Charlie and getting Erlikosaurus Gen 2 for me is easy. So I'm like, well, why not just use something that is easy for me to make? That was my thought process behind that. Erliko Gamma needs a bunch of boosts, for sure. Oh, I don't know, girl gamer. I think people are saying that the legendary is probably better than the unique, considering the unique is arguably the worst in the game. That would be my guess. Okay, what do we want to do? We're gonna come in here. Does that get the job done? It does. Are they gonna swap in on me? Maybe. No. That's gonna be a nice little KO right there. Erliko Gamma has a lot of weaknesses. Being slowed down, being distracted. Those are not good. Seriously, a 157? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I could have just smashed him too. That's unfortunate. The unique is hot garbage. There you go, girl. Straight off the opinion hotline. Hot garbage. I'm actually really glad that I did not take Woolly Rhino up to 20 and start working on the unique. It actually worked out in my benefit there for sure. Wow, 23. I don't have anything for this nonsense. Like, I got nothing for this. Gonna help a little bit. This would be a time where I wish I had Dracosera that could come off the bench. This is also a time where that basically 12% nerf on HP is devastating to my poor Thyla, because I'd much rather have like 1700 right now than getting knocked out on this next turn. But I have nothing for a 157 2300. That's ridiculous. That thing was a beast. I guess the reset happened. Everybody's in here requesting now. Wonder if anybody in my alliance is going to request Turtle. I should request. Ooh, this is ugly. There you go. Hey, Indogen 2. What do we want to do here? I mean, I kind of feel... I feel like I should go speed up first. So I wanted to keep my speed advantage. Ooh, is that... How close is that? That is close. Although I'm going to get... Oh, that's only 2870. I can even survive Rampage if he doesn't crit on me. And he just went Cautious Strike. I should still be faster, no? And there's Draco. Wow. The game is super struggling. All right, so we're going to get out of here. But see, this is where Draco is actually a nice play. He kind of protected his endo a little bit. That's nice right there. And then I think I'm going to do the double swap here. Just in case he wanted to go Rampage. Which he did. Did he? Maybe? No, he went acute stun and that's not going to work. That actually worked out really well for me. Perfect. So then the question is, I think I go here, so whatever he swaps in... Oh, I can get the speed lead on, but I'm going to knock it out. That didn't really work out well for my opponent because now they have a dead endo, which they were going to have a dead endo anyways. But now their Draco Ceratops is on life support. So that's not good for him either. Now he can't come in and do 40% damage still. But... Aye. See, here's one of those. 130... I got to get you off the field. My phone is almost dead, 4%. Oh, your phone. All right, thanks for stopping by, Duncan. Now we're going to swap out to you. Oh, no, look at you. That's not going to work. Let's see, he's going to do 50%. Just almost two, it's just under 2,000. That was weird. I was able to pick my move before. Uh-oh. Nice. I'm happy about that. That was a good turn of events for me right there. And then Thor is going to come in, drop a mad hammer. Hopefully I can survive one hit. No, 37.52. Yikes. What do we do? I have to bait out. I have to bait out his stun move. What is the delay on that? 2? Cooldown of 2, okay. It's good for what it does. I don't know how I'm gonna bait out because he's just not gonna use his stun move. I can't win. Like, there's nothing I can do. I could not make him use his stun move, so I could never bring my gamma in to be faster. That was terrible. It's unfortunate. What do we have here? Nothing that I want. All right, we gotta go back and battle. I think my phone is getting too hot because I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's really starting to go slow. I don't like Thor, but if you haven't even created it yet, then it's going to be a good dino for you. It'll be good for a while, so keep that in mind. We're just going to start off here with Nimmies. And you have to be willing to put boosts in it. The way that the last Thor was boosted is a good way to boost Thor. A little bit of health, a lot of speed, even more attack. But most people don't like Thor anymore. They're just tired of it. Like, it's good, but people are just tired of it. It's been around for way too long. Put my phone in the freezer. Might have to. This will probably be the last battle that I do. And then we'll call it a wrap. Appreciate everybody coming by and checking out the live stream. Make sure if you haven't already this week collected your 50 hard cash, collect your 50 hard cash. Link is in the description. Also, if you want anything that maybe I missed out or didn't touch on that you had questions about 1.13, there's a link to Game Press. Make sure you check out their articles. They do have a data mine article coming out tomorrow, we were told. That is good. I'm going to put the majority of boosts into Thor's attack. Should I put the rest in health or attack? Always attack. How about Dilorechiris? Is it good? Not so much. Dilorechiris is not so much. 16 and a half. Thanks for stopping by, Stefan. What's going on, Try? How are you? Dilorechiris is you. I mean, you can do better. Although I really am, and I've asked, since we haven't seen the sims yet, the simulations, I wonder if things like Dilorechiris got better because so many things got nerfed. kind of it got better by not changing, and while so many other things changed. Oh, this mags is annoying. I think I lost this one. I don't think I have anything. I have to get the knockout here. Draco. Another one. Like DJ Khaled in here. And another one. Question is, can my Thyla take something out? Ah, that's not gonna get me the KO. Yeah, that's true. Being immune to stuns would be good. You used all your attack and speed boosts on Indoraptor. If you love Indo, then it was not a waste. More power to you. Like, ultimately, use what you like. Use what you have fun with. 143. I'm gonna have to swap in, and the stun is gonna have to land. But I'm still not faster. Just gonna create a problem. You think this update was a bleeder buff, huh? I wish my bleeder did. No, it didn't even matter. Stun didn't land. That's a bummer. All right, well, I'm going to take all my point losses there. That was like a cool 130. And I'm gonna head out, and I'm going to look for some more piggies and some more turtles. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But hopefully I can unlock some more of these figures, and then we can play around with them a little bit. So anyways, that's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's almost 2 solid hours of streaming there. If you haven't seen the new rare turtle, I did a video this morning on darting it. Make sure you check that out. 50 yard cash, link in the description below. Articles for Game Press, description below. That's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoy it. And until next time.